Hey guys, my name's Drake and welcome to a new episode. We're going to be doing some tutorials on a Tuesday, so it'll be called Tutorial Tuesday. So in the first tutorial we're going to be doing T flip-flops. We've got 4 different kinds and we've got one in the background slightly modified, which we'll have a look at when we get over it. So first of all we have got the Monostable T flip-flop, which once we press the button it'll go out. The sticky piston, no, not the sticky piston, the redstone block will stay there because of the weird thing that goes on with the sticky piston when you have a one tick go into it, which will output the thing to the redstone lamp here, as we can see. This is just going to be the output to show that it works. And I press it again, it'll take that redstone block back. So for this build you're going to need 5 blocks of your choice, 2 redstone dusts, 1 repeater, 2 sticky pistons, 1 redstone block and 1 button. So first of all we've got of course our little frontier that we need to put the button on. So this is going to be our input. Then right behind it, this is what I call the input block, so I'm going to put that as a green wool and put a redstone torch on top of it. Because whatever redstone comes along here, so you can actually have multiple buttons going into it, so which will activate this redstone torch, which will in turn activate this redstone piston. Now we need to put a block on top of that sticky piston, which will cause this to happen. So on the other side of that sticky piston we need to put a redstone repeater after putting a block down. Just 1 tick delay there, and then we get right behind it with a sticky piston, put a sticky piston on there, and then put a redstone block on there. So we have our Monostable T flip-flop right there. So the thing is, to have an output, whatever block, this is going to be the output block where the red thing is. Whatever you put on that redstone, that block is the output. So you can bring it round like so, and it'll activate a door, which will just actually going to put a redstone lamp on for now, just to show that it does work again. So there we go. That works. So keeps the redstone torch on, and when you press it again, it'll turn it off. So next up we have got the silent T flip-flop, which makes no noise whatsoever. And press the button, it turns on, press it again, it turns off. So what you're going to need for this build is 11 blocks of your choice, 2 times redstone dust, 3 repeaters, 2 redstone torches and 1 button. So first of all we're going to build our wall right along here, because this is where we're going to have it. We're going to actually have our redstone torch here as well, because we're going to use this as an example. I need to get my words right. Okay, we're going to have this there, and there. We're going to have our button here. Now we're going to put a redstone torch right here. This is actually the input right here. So we're going to have another block right here. Actually this is a circuit, so we're going to use a different block. We're going to use the blue wool, which this is going to be the circuit right here. We're going to have some redstone dust on there, stick a repeater on there with a repeater facing towards the the torch. Now this is going to be your output block. You're going to stick a redstone torch on top of there. Now if you're wondering why I'm putting iron down there, because these blocks really don't matter on these two, you're going to stick a redstone repeater on there like that. And this is going to be another circuit. This is important. This is a circuit block. I'm going to stick another redstone dust on there. So when you press the button, the light will turn on and stay on, and same again, it'll turn off. Now, as it is like this, you can't add multiple switches on it, so I've made a little modification, and you can you've just basically extended the torch out here and put a little circuit here, the repeater going into this block. So this block is effectively this block. So you press your button, it'll turn your light on, off, press it again, it'll turn on, do the same for the other button. And you just, as I said before, this is your what's it block. That shouldn't be that there, so let's correct that. There we go, that's better. Okay, so you've got your output block going into the torch as always. Now the next build we have got, okay, for this next build it is a redstone torch piston T flip-flop. So you press your button, it turns on. You can press the other button as well and it'll turn off. Both buttons work the same. So for this build you're going to need a 2x4 spacing. And of course you're going to need 5 blocks of your choice, 5 redstone dust, 4 redstone torches, 2 pistons and 1 button. So first of all you're going to get the front of your build, your 2x4 spacing, place your sticky piston there, face the other way and face it pointing in. You're then going to dig down a block and you're going to stick your redstone torch there. So as this is going to be your output block, we're going to put a redstone block there. This is going to be basically turned on and off. So you're going to have your circuit right above your, what you call it, your block that moves. I'm going to stick 2 redstone torches on each side. You're going to put redstone dust across it. Now the next one is going to be your input block. So you're going to put your input block there, and you're going to put a redstone torch there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put another block down of your choice, which we're going to use it. It's basically 2 input blocks, because we're going to actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to put 2 blocks down and we're going to have redstone dust pointing into the input block. Now we're going to have a thing coming round to the front here, and we're going to have put a redstone dust right in front of the torch. Now you're going to have your block of choices there, and you're going to have redstone dust all along the back here. Now when you're doing multiple inputs, it's important you do not put it into this block, but you can put it into this block right here. So if you can put it across there like so, another block here, and put your button on front of the 2 pillars right there. So now as you can see, we can get a torch wrapped here. It'll turn on and then it'll turn off when you press the button, no matter which button you press. And moving on to the next one is a redstone block piston T flip-flop. It's practically the same as the last one, only difference is you're using a block instead of a torch for the output. So what you're going to need for this build is you're going to need 5 blocks of choices of your choice, 5 redstone dust, 3 redstone torches, 2 pistons, 1 redstone block, and 1 button at least. So to build this one you're going to do the same again, 2x4 spacing, and you're going to stick your pistons at the front on the 2 edge blocks, and you're going to get your redstone block and stick it on there. Now you're going to get your circuitry block, or you put other block you decide to use and put it across there. You're going to get your redstone torches again on each side of the pistons. Going to stick some redstone dust on top of there. You're going to get your input block put it there. Stick your redstone torch on top of there. Now you're going to have your block of choice right here, all the way running round. I'm not going to do the two past this time because you guys should know how to do it from the last T flip-flop. I'm going to stick dust all the way around like so, right into that block there. Now you must put your output block there, output thingamajig, output dust down, stick your redstone torch down, press the button, it'll turn off, press it again, it'll turn on. And there we have it, guys. We have all 4 T flip-flops that I'm aware of. So if you liked the video, please leave a like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and of course don't forget to check out that social media down below. And please let me know if you've learnt anything with this tutorial. And goodbye everyone.